Hey everybody, this is Troy Alexander. Welcome back to Inspiration with Troy Alexander right here on Hamilton Radio. I'm excited tonight. We have a phenomenal guest tonight, Miss TORI Jackson. I'm telling you right now, she's amazing, she's phenomenal. But before we get to her, just a few things that I want to share with you really quick. And you all know that I do Points of Purpose, right, on Facebook, just to encourage and uplift you. And so I wanted to share two with you really quick. And the first one that I want to share with you is find out how to be it, then become it. Listen, this is about making up in your mind that whatever it is that you want to be, to become that, and you have the power and you have, I'm telling you, the ability to do it. Despite what somebody might have told you in the past, despite what somebody has said to you, you're able to do this. Follow your dream. This show is about encouraging you to dream, take that step, and do what? Walk with purpose into your destiny. One more thing that I got to share before I get to our amazing guests on this evening. But when you realize that you are unstoppable, that is what you will become. Listen, when you realize that you have the power, that you have the greatness living on the inside of you, and you're willing to take that step. Listen, our guest tonight, she has taken that step, has begun that journey. And I'm telling you, it's going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. Before I get to my first question, listen, my last thing, I launched a new project this week, the Ballerinas Project 2020. I'm so excited. So it's on my page. It's on Instagram at Pick by Design. Follow us. But listen, I'm looking to take amazing photos of ballerinas in unique, creative locations for a cause to raise money for our arts scholarship fund. And amazing, but follow us. All the pictures on our page, and I'm so excited that we're getting ready to do that May, June, and July. So for more information, email me, m.troyalexander@yahoo.com, or call to inspire at AOL.com, or I am inspiretroy@gmail.com. Listen, tonight we have an amazing guest, Miss TORI Jackson. Let's welcome. Hi, TORI. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am awesome tonight. It's so wonderful to have you. Listen, Miss TORI Jackson, she is a runway model, fashion model. She's an aspiring nurse. Listen, she's a volleyball player. She is the Indian Princess mascot. Oh my goodness. And she's also the WOBM Radio Student of the Week. Let's welcome Miss TORI Jackson. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to ask you, do you know that you are unstoppable?
No.
Well, listen, I'm here to let you know that you are amazing. You are phenomenal. Do you remember the first time that we met?
Do I? I don't. Oh, wait. Wasn't it at the fashion show?
At the high school.
Oh, at the high school.
At the high
first
school.
One, right?
Yes.
Yes, I remember.
Listen, I was asked by Mona. She's the owner of Mona's Boutique, and she was having a fashion show of like prom dresses and also different things like that. But it was at your high school.
Yeah.
And she asked me to come and take photos. And listen, when I saw TORI, I'm like, there was something special because I came up to you, didn't I? Right afterwards.
You did, yes.
I came up because I knew there was something special about you. There was something, and I said, one day I hope to do a photo shoot with you. And we did. I'm telling you, it's amazing how journey begins. So first of all, I want to say that you are unstoppable. You really are amazing.
Thank you.
And I'm so proud of you. How did you become interested in the modeling world?
I'd have to say like my mom kind of influenced me from the start because she was a model, so like she kind of passed it on to me. As weird as it sounds, I work at Marshall's, so like everybody would tell me like, oh, you should be a model, so that kind of interests me too. And then I actually got into it, and I was like, wow, like I like it.
Yes. What did you like about it at first? The first thing that inspired. Yes.
I don't really know, honestly. Like I guess just the stigma and like how sleek everyone looks walking down the runway, and how like perfect everyone kind of looks. But they're not perfect, but the way it kind of looks and flows.
Awesome. Well, listen, I'm telling you, when I saw you walk that runway at that high school, I was like, there's something, like you have the it factor. Like, you know how some people that have it, they're like, yeah, she has it. Well, you have it. Do you know you have it? Like, do you know that there's something special about you?
A little bit. I hope so. Yeah.
No, there is, and it's about like I have ability to see things in people, and I see something really great in you.
Oh, thank you.
I do, and again, not that everybody doesn't have greatness in them, but I can see someone has something a little bit special about them that if they take, and you are taking that step. When did you start doing runway shows?
I would say probably like 3 years ago. I want to say maybe 2 years ago.
And that was age what?
16, 15.
15?
Yeah.
Do you remember your first show?
I do.
You do?
I do remember my first show. It was the Jersey Shore premiere fashion show.
Awesome.
The casting call, I was like the most nervous for it. It was
Really?
like my first casting call that I've ever done.
Okay.
First time I've ever walked. I did not practice, so it was my first time I ever walked, so it was pretty embarrassing, but I mean, I got casted for it, so I guess I did pretty good.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me your mom, that's an awesome model, she let you go to a... No, I'm just kidding, Mom. Awesome. And so what was that experience like? That first, like you said, was nervous.
It was very nerve-wracking, yeah. Everyone kind of stares at you like nonstop, and like
Right.
all eyes are on you.
Yes,
so
yes.
it's like, if I trip, everyone's gonna watch me trip.
Wow, wow. What did you take away from that first experience, if you can remember?
I would say confidence. It gave me a lot of confidence.
Yes, yes.
It made me think about like pursuing my future as well, and like this
Absolutely.
is something that I really want to do.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So yeah, that's definitely how it made me feel.
Wow, wow. Well, now you're walking in the Atlantic City Fashion Week.
I am.
What was that? Because I've never been there. How is it? Because I want to go. I keep getting invites. You know, the Bowlings, they're amazing people.
Yes, the Bowlings are awesome.
Love them.
Shout out to you guys.
Yes, they're amazing. And one day I'm gonna get there. But what was that experience like to be on that type of stage?
It was bittersweet, I would say. It was awesome. There's a lot of people there, which makes it very nerve-wracking.
Yes.
But like the process from like start to finish, like waking up in the morning to like the show at the end, like time flies so quick.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
like to getting ready, like you get ready all so much just to like walk down a runway.
Yes. Like I'm amazed, as you said, you prep so much. It's early morning and you get there early and you spend all day and it's such a short period of time.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean?
It really is.
Yes.
Right?
I mean, like you think you're walking there like no, you're walking what, a couple of minutes, if that.
Yeah, probably like you're down the runway for 30 seconds.
30
So
seconds,
like
right, exactly.
you waste like 5 hours getting ready to walk down the runway.
Yes,
just
yes.
for 30 seconds, yeah.
Absolutely. And now, have you taken classes in terms of walking, or is it just a natural, or
Natural.
your mom? Really?
All natural.
You've not taken any classes?
No.
Really, Tori?
No classes.
Wow, that's amazing. And
Yeah.
and so, what is your ultimate dream when it comes to modeling? Like where do you want to be? Because everybody has to have sort of like a plateau that they want to reach. And of course, I'm always encouraging people to have one goal, but then another goal. So where do you want to be in this modeling world?
I'd want to be on the front of catalogs, front of magazines.
Yes, yes,
Runway,
yes.
I love runway. I love doing runway. I like how it is, but I'd rather do more catalog shoots.
Yes, okay.
I feel more comfortable that way, but I do
Awesome.
like runway as well.
Awesome, awesome. And what catalogs or what magazines would you want to be on? I'm sorry. Are you going to be on the cover of? Not want to be, are going to be.
Vogue.
Yes.
Definitely my first one's Vogue.
Can I get a 5 on that one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Vogue's
yes.
my first one.
Yes. Well, you will be. Say, I'm going to be on Vogue.
Yeah, I want to be.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
be on
sorry,
Vogue.
no, no.
Okay, I'm
Listen,
gonna be
this
on
show
Vogue.
is about declaring. So say, I am going to be on Vogue.
I'm gonna be on Vogue.
That's right. She's going to be the cover, y'all. So let's give it up for Tori Joptelli. Listen, this show, and I always encourage everyone to be able to declare things, and that's what we do on this show. We put things into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
'Cause we believe, and then guess what? We develop a plan to get there. So
Right.
I'm so excited. Thank you, because you have done 2 photo shoots with me.
Yes.
And which has been an honor. Listen, I'm telling you all. Listen, I know y'all know her because I share her like 5,000 times on social media. But you are truly, you have a presence about you, and when you go to a photo shoot, like how do you have a way that you prep in terms of your thoughts or how you approach it?
I practice in the mirror before I do it, definitely, to kind of like grasp what I want to do in the shoot.
Yes. Yes.
I do my whole facial routine. I prep and everything the night
Yes.
before.
Awesome.
sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes, like, you get a huge pimple on your face and, like, you can't do anything about it. But
Right.
I do my best to, like, look my best and mentally prepare myself.
Awesome.
Because obviously shoots can be long. Like,
Yes, they can be.
our shoots have been pretty strenuous.
Yes.
I've
Really?
done, like, not that long.
I know, I'm just kidding.
But I've done, like, a
Yeah.
7-hour shoot before. So, like,
Yeah.
you kind of have to prep your mind, like, just to keep going.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, I'm telling you, your photos, phenomenal.
Thank you.
They are
Thank
truly
you.
you really and it's so natural. Do you find that it's a natural thing for you, or do you really have to work at like your posing and your look?
I would say my one look is very natural that I do all the time. I should definitely start working on more like looks, and like that's what I'm gonna work towards.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Have you ever done because I know you've done Atlantic City Fashion Week. Have you ever done New York Fashion
No,
Week?
I haven't.
Really?
I want to. Yeah.
Designers, listen, I'm telling you right now, if you do New York Fashion Week, you need to contact Tori Jackson on Facebook. It's Tori Jackson, right?
Tori Jackson.
On other social media.
Instagram is IDC Tori. IDC.Tori.
I'm telling you, designer, you will not be disappointed. This young lady is amazing. So I'm telling you right now, if you do New York Fashion Week, please contact her. She will be an amazing, and she will be your main. I'm telling you, she will be your main model. So I'm surprised. I'm surprised that you haven't done New York Fashion Week.
I know, I am too, honestly.
Yes.
I was going to do it, but it fell in the same time as Atlantic City Fashion Week.
Yes, right.
So,
Okay.
It was like, oh, but it's all right.
Okay, well, listen, I know one person, and I'm going to check their dates against the Atlantic City Fashion Week dates, because I know there's a show, I believe in September, I think, right? I think it's coming back in September.
September show.
So if not, I'm going to try to, I know someone that can get you in, I believe, because I trust, and I know, and they trust me.
Awesome.
So we're gonna look at, and hopefully the dates don't mirror the same.
Right.
Yes.
Hope
But
they don't.
I'm telling you, New York Fashion Week, she's coming. Get ready, because Tori Jackson is coming. I'm telling you. Do you ever get nervous?
All the time. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And so, like, is it just before you walk? Is it the whole day? Is it
right before I walk?
Right before you walk.
Right before I walk, I have like a nervous breakdown. But like the models that you're model with are so nice about it.
Okay,
Like they help you walk you through it. Like they're going through the same thing. So everyone's feeling the same kind of way. But like once you get out there and you're just walking straight, you're not really looking at anybody. So
Right. So I want to ask you, is it all glam? Because some people look at it from a distance and be like, man, that must be just a phenomenal experience. Get your hair done, your makeup done, you get to wear these amazing gowns, these amazing outfits. But is there something that you did not know about the modeling industry that you experienced that kind of gave you more of a well-roundedness? Again, not to call anything out or whatever, but was there an experience that sort of said, you know what, I need to think about this as well?
The fact that you don't get to pick everything you want.
Got it.
You don't get to pick what you wear. You don't get to pick your hair. You don't get to pick your makeup. It's whatever they give you. So, and you have to work whatever they give you. Like, you have to strut whatever they give you. Like, there's a reason why they do that. So, I mean, that was probably, like, the most thing that I kind of, like, understood. Yeah.
So then the follow-up then is to ask you, is there something that you've ever worn that you weren't quite as comfortable in as you wanted it to be? And if yes, how did you make it work? Because you have to model the outfit.
Right,
you have
no
to,
matter what.
Yes,
Yeah.
no matter
No
what.
matter what.
So have you had that experience?
Yes, I definitely have.
Okay.
Definitely.
And how'd you make it work?
I just kind of, like, mentally prepared myself, and I was like, all right, like, you got this. Like, if there's a reason why it's in the show, like, it wouldn't be in the show if it was a bad piece. So
Right.
I'm gonna strut it, and I did.
There you go. Make it work. Make it work. And listen, I've always encouraged people, be able to learn how to adjust in life. Because if you don't, if you're not comfortable adjusting, life's gonna be tough. Life's gonna be tough, and because you're dealing with personalities and you're dealing with this and with that. So, but we're so proud of you and all that you're doing.
Thank
you are going to be on vote. Now, your age is, you're currently 18.
Yes.
And you're graduating
This
high
year,
school this year.
2020, yes.
Let's give it up for Tori, I'm telling you. And so what's going to be your first plans that you might think after graduation?
Well, I'm traveling to Germany for 3 weeks after I
Nice.
graduate. So yeah, it's going to be a great experience. I have an
Awesome.
exchange student in Germany.
Awesome.
So I'm excited for that. Definitely going to pursue modeling to a greater extent.
Yes.
It's like while I'm in school, it's kind of hard.
Absolutely.
Like going every day. So
Absolutely.
once I get back from Germany, it's like full gear into modeling and casting calls all the time.
Wow. So
Yeah.
you're an exchange student?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yes.
What is that? So have you ever been to
I have
Germany?
not. No, I've never been
Really?
to Germany.
Have you ever been out of the States?
No. Well, I've been out of the States,
Okay.
but I've never been out of the country.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. And so are you excited?
I'm excited, yeah.
Now, is anyone else going with you or are you going by yourself?
Yeah, a group of students from my school.
Oh,
They're
nice.
all going, yeah.
Nice. Now, are you going to be able to have some free time as well, or is it all
Yeah,
sort of
so the
school?
first 2 weeks is probably strictly me with my exchange partner.
Okay.
And I've done the exchange before as well.
Oh, okay.
So I have another exchange partner there that I didn't get to go to Germany the first time.
Okay.
So I can go hang out with her.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cause you know what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking like, what designer in Germany?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. Listen. I'm telling you, we need. And so you're leaving in what month?
I'm leaving in July 3rd.
Listen, this is March 5th. We need to get in
Yes,
contact,
find
right?
a designer.
A designer in Germany.
Photographer in Germany.
Yes, I'm telling you. So if you want, I'll help you make it happen.
Awesome.
We'll do everything we can to make it happen.
Definitely.
I'll make some cuts. Listen, you know somebody in Germany? You know somebody in Germany? There's somebody in Germany? So
Right.
it's awesome because that they would. Listen, I'm telling you. Sometimes when you travel abroad, sometimes different experiences are different here
Yeah.
than this country. So, but yeah, that's amazing. And so, listen, I understand as I read your bio, you want to also aspire maybe potentially into the nursing realm.
Yes.
How did that come about?
I really don't know, honestly. To be honest with you, I just really like the career and helping people.
Yes.
So, and I also I love science. So I'm like
Really?
a nerd. Yes, I love science.
Ah.
So
Oh my goodness.
yeah, definitely something I want to pursue.
Now listen, I wasn't a big. So you're getting A's in, I assume.
Yes.
In science.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you should have been around to help me because I didn't do that well in science. I mean, I'm a C plus, maybe a B minus, maybe, but I wasn't a big fan of science. I wasn't. We had to dissect in different parts and do all the kind of
Right.
stuff. So what is it? Do you want to work with children? Do you want to work with the seniors? Or does it really matter? So want to be like a general?
General.
Okay.
General.
Okay.
Children. I like working with children.
Awesome.
But it can be hard.
Yes. Yeah. Children can be children.
Exactly. Basically.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah. So is there anyone in your family that's into nursing? Is there anyone that you know into nursing?
My sister.
Your sister is.
Yeah, she's
Nice.
going to enter nursing school, so
Awesome.
I'll be following behind her after
Awesome.
modeling.
Nice. That's right. So that's amazing. Well, that's to go into listen, she's going to be on Vogue. Can you imagine being a nurse on Vogue? Yes, like a top model, be a nurse. You're going to be all that. Just amazing on the cover of Vogue. Well, listen, mark it this day. She will be there. Listen, not only, Tyra and all of that. No. This is about Tori Jackson. Get to know that name. I'm telling you. Amazing. So I wanted to ask you now, I read also in your bio, well, first of all, I want to get to this. You were the WOBM Radio Student of the Week.
Yes.
Now, did somebody nominate you?
Yeah,
Did
I
you?
got nominated.
And so how did you find out?
My principal called me down and basically told me about it. I knew something was working up though
Okay,
because
okay.
they did call me down 3 weeks before and were like, "I need your resume,"
Okay.
but they were like, "I can't tell you why," and I'm like, "Okay." Okay, but at that point I didn't have a resume, so I was
Right.
like, okay, I have to make a resume.
Right.
So I made a resume. They asked me everything I was involved in, and then out of nowhere, they were like, you had it, and they were like, it'd be aired this day, and I was like, oh, that's awesome.
That was amazing. And when I heard it, because I think you shared it or your mom shared it or someone shared it on Facebook, but I was like, I was like, go Tori. Yes, it was phenomenal. And I was like, it's one thing to be gifted, but it's another thing to just for other people to see the gift in you.
Thank you.
And I'm telling you, it's not just me. There are other people
Thank you.
that see the gift in you. And what was that feeling like when you knew that you were kind of picked to be
It
student of the week?
was very honoring. I felt blessed.
Yes.
It's great. It just makes me feel great.
Mm.
I like to be humble about everything though, so
Yes, you do.
yeah, I don't really
You
like
do, which
putting
is
it out there.
amazing. Which is, but when you hit that runway, when we take those photos, there is nothing that you exude a confidence. Where did your confidence, would you say, come from? Was it through something you've seen, through family, through an experience? Where do you say that when you hit that moment? Because you do. I know you said you're nervous before you hit that first step, but whether it's a photo shoot or whether it's a runway show, where did you get when that moment comes, you're on point?
I guess like as soon as you take that first step out there and you see how many people are out there, that gives me so much confidence. It comes with experience too. Like
Right.
I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Like
Right.
it's just crazy.
Now, how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9".
Yeah.
Have you always been appreciative of your height, or have you liked your height as you grew up? Because sometimes I know I know sometimes people like, if they're too tall at a certain age or in school. How was that experience for you growing up?
I've always been tall ever since I was little. So, I kind of wish I was shorter sometimes, and then I'm like, oh wait, well I'm blessed to be tall. So,
Right.
there's two sides to it.
Yeah.
I do like being tall though.
Yes,
It's cool.
it's cool.
It's cool, I guess.
Now, what would you say growing up was one of your biggest challenges that and that wasn't in our questions, but one of the biggest challenges that you can think of that you had to face growing up, whether in school or just in life? Is there one or two things or something that you can think of that you had to, and I've always shared this on this show, where I stuttered horribly as a child. So I couldn't talk. So growing up in elementary school was very difficult because I was afraid that kids would laugh at me. We had to go around the room and read a paragraph, and I was
my gosh.
Tori, I was so nervous. So what I would try to do is read ahead to see which one was mine, and try to in my mind go through the words. Didn't always work, but those years, even going through junior high school, was very difficult for me. A lot of fear, and even now and then you might even still hear like a little bit, but I've gained a lot of confidence and a lot of through prayers and through just a lot of working with teachers and people working with me. But that was a big moment in my life that I had to overcome. Was there something, maybe not like that, but something where you felt like was very challenging for you, and you hopefully have overcome it? Hopefully.
I guess like as you go through life and like go through new obstacles and in life, when you're younger, you go to like different schools and you go to like intermediate school and high school. I guess it's always that feeling of being accepted and fitting in. So I feel like I've always struggled with that, but I think I figured my way in, and I think everyone's accepted in my mind, like in my eyes. Like I don't really care if you're popular or not.
Right.
So I just accept everybody, and it's always hard because not other people are like that.
True.
So, and everyone will always have their own opinions about everything, but that was probably something I really faced and had kind of struggled with a little bit because it's not like I stay up on fashion too much. So I try my best to fit in, but I like my own fashion. I like to wear whatever I want to wear. So whether you like it or not, I don't really care.
Right. And you know what? That's something that I know a lot of young people do have a challenge with. Have you had it? Because I know that some young people, not all, but I know social media can be a friend, but it can be a foe.
Or it can be a foe.
It can be
right.
exactly. Have you had experiences where you had to deal with that, sort of like not so positive things being shared with you at all?
I guess in a way, yeah. Everyone's going to talk about everyone's pictures that they post or whatever it is, or like the way they post it, the way they pose the picture, like the face they have in it, like whatever they're doing with their face, where they are. Everyone has something to say about something.
Yes. And you know what? It's going to always be. And I've learned that, I'm going to be confident in who I am. And guess what, Tori Jackson, you are here.
Yeah.
You are here, about to be on the cover of Vogue. And so we're proud of you for even getting to this place, because it's got, and one thing that I've learned, I tell people all the time, learn how to manage difficult moments in life. Because you have to get through them.
Right.
And
right.
you have reached an amazing plateau. I'm so proud of you, proud of your mom.
Thank you. Yeah, shout out to my mom.
She's amazing. Yeah, shout out to Tess. We love her. She's amazing. And I'm just so proud of her. I even saw her at a fashion show.
Yes.
At Jersey Shore. I was like, what? I said, go, Mom. I said, phenomenal. And one thing that I always encourage people, and I want to hear your experiences, I'm always encouraging people to surround themselves with positive people and influences. Because you're always going to have the naysayers. You're going to always have people that want to pull you down and not lift you. But this show, me, I'm about lifting everybody up. And that's why I said, and I told your mom, even this day, I said, whatever I can do to support you, I'm there.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Thank you.
And I mean, I would give you, when I see you giving your all, I'm willing to give all of me to support you. And I'm so proud of you. And I'm telling you, Germany, they haven't seen nothing yet. Germany vote, I'm telling you, right?
Germany.
So it's amazing. So I appreciate, it doesn't always feel good in the moment, but I appreciate the people that laughed at me.
Yeah,
I appreciate
true.
the people that talked about me, because it made me stronger.
Right.
It put me in a better place. Do you feel that way?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It can motivate you. Haters are motivators. Yeah, basically.
and it's something where you have to be comfortable with who you are. You talked about your height. I talked about my speech, and a whole lot of things. And but it's something that we've gotten through, and we're here together.
Right.
On Hamilton Radio. Awesome. Listen, I understand that you also do volleyball.
I do.
Now, was that something you just wanted to try out, or what? Or have you been playing a long time? Or
I've been playing for 4 years.
Awesome.
I love volleyball.
Nice.
I am a clinician. I like a club volleyball too, so I help coach the younger kids.
Really?
Yeah, I can't give volleyball up. I love volleyball.
Not so you teach volleyball?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Now does volleyball? Do you have a position in volleyball, like in basketball?
Yeah. I play middle.
Middle. And so what's their job? That job?
So middle hitter and middle blocker. So you basically block the outsides. You block whatever ball comes over the net.
Okay.
You're more used for defense, but you can also be used for offense too.
Got it.
So getting set up to get a kill.
Nice. How'd your team do this year?
We did really well.
Really?
Yes, we did. We went to the Shore Conference semifinals.
Nice.
We didn't win, but
Awesome.
we were out of the 4 teams in our conference. We made it. So.
Awesome. You want to give a shout out to your team, or your coach's team?
Times River South Volleyball, Coach McGivney.
Awesome. So is that something that you want to continue doing in terms of teaching volleyball or being a part of that sport?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
My coach, Espo, he runs the camp, so he helped me get on my feet with volleyball.
Awesome. Well, listen, everybody, we are here with Ms. Tori Jackson. We have so much more to talk about. If you actually want to call into the show and ask her a question or myself a question, 609-807-2492, 609-807-2492. So what are do you have any other dreams outside of your modeling, the nursing? Is there anything else that you want to do?
Pursuing cosmetology.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, you said that with a passion.
Yes.
Awesome. So do you do anything now in terms of makeup, hair?
I do my friend's makeup. Yeah.
Okay. Now, who did your makeup? Now,
I did it.
You did?
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank
Dude,
you.
listen, y'all. I'm telling you, the picture does not do it justice. So you have to be here live in the studio to really see the amazing Tori Jackson. So so how long does it take you to do a makeup? So how long did it take you to do this?
Probably 30 to 45 minutes today.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I want to go back really quick. Now you said that you're not really into sort of fashion or up on fashion. Is that true?
It is true.
Okay.
I mean, I still have clothes from years ago that I still wear.
Okay. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong.
I don't know. It's just so expensive nowadays, and
Yes. Yeah. Clothes can be a little bit
yeah.
expensive. So, But I have to tell you, although you weren't, or you're maybe not like a fashionista, sort of per se, when I was in school, I won. Let everybody know, I won best dressed
Okay.
in junior high school and high school. Just to
Okay,
say, now I'm not
there
talking
you
about
go.
now,
The
y'all. I'm not
bow
talking about
tie,
now.
always the bow tie.
I'm not talking about now, but for some reason, I just love to. I would wear suits to school, but that's how amazing it was. So, but we're grateful, and just to be here with you. I'm just so honored. I want to ask you that we talked about different challenges, and we talked about dreams, and we talked about what do you hope that your journey will say to other people that see you? What is the message that you want them when they look at your life, when they look at you, whether now or even from where you come from? What do you want them to say about Tori Jackson?
I hope they can be influenced by me. I always try to spread positive vibes, so I always try to be a positive person about everything and like have a positive outlook on life.
Yeah.
Enjoy the time that you have here, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. What if you had to describe between 1 to 3 words that has been impactful in your life, that has kept you focused? Well, that might be a word. I don't know.
Focus.
Focus, right? Yes. But what would you say would be 1 to 3 words that have been sort of a positive force in your life?
Determination,
Awesome.
passion, and dream.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Determination, passion, and dream. Passion is so powerful because for me, and I'm going to ask you what it means to you. For me, it means that I have it despite of what anyone else says or what anybody else might do. They can tell me that I'm not, but I know I am because I'm passionate about it.
Right.
So what does passion mean to you?
I kind of like passion a lot with love, so kind of your same interpretation of it. Basically, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Well, that is, and because it's important to understand what our life is meant and the value of it. And see, you are important. How instrumental has your family been in your journey thus far?
Very.
Yeah.
Very interactive. My mom, my number one.
Yes. Yeah. She's amazing.
She doesn't like it, but she is a momager, so she is my manager.
Yes.
She helps me a lot with everything, and I
Awesome.
appreciate it, even though I don't tell her that much.
Awesome. Well, listen, I haven't known you or your mom long. It's been a very short, but it's been a wonderful, and I can see how amazing your mother is and what impact she's had, and just being there and just her energy,
Right.
and her passion for life and her passion for things, which is truly amazing. So you have how many sisters and brothers? Or
A lot.
Oh, okay,
A lot.
okay.
5.
Okay. How many sisters and how many brothers?
So actually no, 4 sisters and 1 brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're where in the line?
I'm the baby.
You're the baby?
Yeah, I'm the baby.
Wow. Oh my goodness. What was that
Yeah.
like? Experience?
I don't know. Honestly. Everyone says a baby gets babied a lot, but I do get babied a lot, I guess you could say. My mom does baby me.
Yeah. Mom's shaking her head. Yeah.
Yeah, she does baby me.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, listen. I'm an only child. So, only child by my mom. But so I grew up pretty much only child.
Right.
And so that was an experience for me. Do you have any other hobbies that you like to do? Like when you're not modeling, you're not in school, not teaching kids volleyball, you're not doing. What does Tori Jackson like to do on her downtime?
Relax and watch crime shows. Definitely that.
Which crime shows?
All over Netflix, like
Oh, okay.
Unbelievable, the
Okay.
Aaron Hernandez cases. Those were cool. Right now, I'm watching the Gabriel Fernandez case on Netflix right now.
All right.
It's just interesting, which I feel like that I could pursue that in a way. But I don't know if that's my career path that I really want to go down.
Okay.
But it interests me.
Yes. I'm interested in a lot of like dramas as well. But I love stories that inspire, like Akilah and the Bee. You know, I like things that that kind of like uplifts and people. So yeah, I love those movies. So, and what does Tori Jackson like to do you have like a favorite snack that you like to sort of enjoy while you're watching those Netflix movies?
Right now, it's Sun Chips.
Okay.
I don't really. I eat popcorn a lot too. I
Okay.
like popcorn.
Popcorn.
Pop-Tarts.
Okay.
Cereal. Cereal is so good. I love cereal.
Which brand?
Fruit Loops.
Yeah, I like Fruit Loops too.
Fruit Loops are like my number one right now. It changes like weekly.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Listen, I understand that you are the Indian mascot princess.
I am.
Now, what does that? Because I was like, what? Tell me what that is.
It's a mascot for my school. So my school like represents a lot of pride and like tradition and spirit.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an honor to have that position at my school. There's only 4 of us. There's 4 mascots. So it's the Indian, of course, Indian Princess, Super Maroon, and Spirit.
Okay.
So it's 4 different people that get chosen every year. And you just kind of like you represent the school as a whole. You go to all school functions, all events, and like,
that's awesome.
Yeah, dressed up in costume and everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Now, did you have to like try out for something? Like,
Yeah.
So what did you have to do?
You had to come up with your own cheer.
Okay.
You had to like answer like trick questions, I guess you could say, and then like obviously like the tradition way you had to like pray to the Indian and like
right.
Tell them like basically pray to the Indian, tell them how much you want the position.
Okay.
And they have like a scoring guideline, and they score you on like how well you did and how much spirit and enthusiasm you have when you enter the room.
Right.
And then they pick you off of that.
Really?
Yeah, and the previous mascots pick the future mascots.
The previous picked the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
So I'll be picking the mascots for 2021.
Awesome. That's
Yeah.
amazing. So it's only 4 people. So is it always a senior?
Always seniors.
Always seniors.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you represented all functions and all of that.
Yeah, a lot of the football events.
That's an amazing honor.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. That's something it's and so you have the title for the entire year.
Yes.
And does your name go like on a plaque or something or anything?
We get like a picture in the school.
Okay.
And we're on the front page of our yearbook of like my year.
Right.
So, and sometimes I know Applebee's will like redo like their walls in my town, and like you'll be on the wall if you're like deeper to the south, like, they do different schools.
Yes.
So that's cool, yeah.
And why did you feel that it was important to want to go for that title, for that position?
To bring spirit into South, like South has so much spirit, and I wanted to continue it.
Awesome.
Me and my friend Nickerson, who's the Indian, ever since freshman year, we've always wanted to be the mascots.
Okay.
So we pursued our dream.
All right.
It's a senior year, and he got Indian, I got Indian Princess.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, let's give it up for Ms. TORI Jackson. That's amazing. Well, we're proud of you. And is there anything else that you want to accomplish and want to achieve? Again, listen. You're going to Germany, and we're gonna do all that we can to make it happen to get you a photo shoot out there in Germany. You're going to be on Vogue. You're going to be on the cover of Vogue. You're doing Atlanta City Fashion Week. You're going to be doing New York Fashion Week. Yes. Is there anything else that on your vision board that you have for yourself at this time in your life?
Support my family, probably.
Awesome.
Give them all I can give them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That what you said is very powerful, because most people wouldn't have, like, I wouldn't expect that for a lot of people to say to support my family. Why is that important to you?
I love my family.
Wow, awesome. That's awesome. Well, you do have an amazing family. I haven't met your sisters or your brother. I've just met yourself and your mom.
They're awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
What I see on social media.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
My niece is so cute. I love her.
You are a true inspiration, not only to, I believe, your family, but to so many others who might not even tell you that you are. But that you are inspiration and what you're doing. So I'm encouraging you, continue on, be the best that you are. Don't ever give up on your dreams. Don't ever, TORI. No matter the circumstance, no matter what comes your way, continue to. And I want to ask you this: how would you like to support your family? In what way?
I want to buy them all houses if I can do it. But my mom comes first, so I'd give her all I can give her first.
Awesome. Well, I don't know. We might have to do a show with your mom.
Yeah.
You know, we have to bring
I
all.
definitely am gonna buy her like an awesome sports car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a kind that she likes?
She likes older cars, but I'm not into older cars, so I'm gonna have
Okay.
to get her a newer one. She's gonna be okay with it.
Awesome, awesome. Well, that's wonderful. And there's nothing like family.
Right.
How do you maintain who you are in the midst of everything through school, volleyball, being a teenager at your age, getting ready to graduate, um, the modeling world? How do you stay grounded? What if I'm asking you now? But if somebody said, Tori, how do you stay grounded? How do you stay focused? How do you stay purposed without getting off track with so many stuff that's else going on? What would you say?
That's a hard question. That is a hard question.
Okay, okay.
I would say like sticking to my values, like just knowing who I am, true to myself, staying true to
Awesome.
myself.
Yes.
I can't get distracted, so that's
Awesome.
what I think. I don't let distractions bother me at all.
I love it. Awesome. That's fantastic. And that's a powerful. I love what you said because values are so important. Values. How did you feel when I asked you to be a guest on the show?
I felt honored. I texted my mom first thing. I was like, Mom, look, this is so cool.
Oh, well, listen, we are so honored to have you here, and I really am. I mean, I don't, like I said, listen, y'all, I'm telling you, when I saw Tori the first time at her high school, right? That was
Right.
your high school.
Yep.
Model in the gymnasium, I believe it was.
The cafeteria.
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 Cafeteria. And I knew I had to talk to her after. I'm telling you, it was like I knew this, and who knew? Because even after that moment, we really didn't.
We didn't.
No.
We didn't.
And I don't know. Was it? I'm not sure if we talked before I saw you again at Jersey Shore, or where we kind of connected, or
I
but
think we connected back at Jersey Shore.
I think so too.
Yeah.
And of course, not knowing that was your mom on the runway as well. But listen, it's amazing how journeys lead. From that one moment to where I knew, and I'm telling you, Tori, I don't walk up to everyone.
Right.
I don't. I don't engage everyone. But something said to me, it said, Troy, there's something about this young lady that is special. So I'm just letting you know that. And listen, I've been working with young people for a number of years, and I do have an ability. I can see things.
Good.
I can see, and the only thing that I ask of anyone that I support in any way is this really what you want?
Of course.
Because I tell people I can't want it more than you.
Correct.
You have to want it more than me.
Exactly.
But I'm willing. Do you want this?
Of course.
Do you want this?
Yes.
Okay, I'm telling.
Yes.
Listen. So this is something that when you want it, you let nothing hinder you.
Correct.
Nothing stand in your way.
Indeed.
And knowing that there are going to be things that's going to try to persuade you. Listen, I had a teacher tell me, listen, you're not enough in terms of grades or SAT back in the day to go to college or to go to Rutgers or whatever. But now I look back and I can show them the degree. Yes, I went to Rutgers College, transferred to Livingston University, because that's where they were giving the social work degree. I have a master's in social work, so I have 2 masters. So, but I have the proof now.
Exactly.
That I didn't let that person stop me.
Exactly.
And so you are such a person that I know you're not going to allow anyone to stop you.
Right.
Because if anyone else, I know you might be like, Tori, let's go. So, but I know that you are in a place, and I can see the passion in you. I can feel the passion in you, and I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
So excited for you. So listen, we have about 5 minutes left on the show. Is there anything else that you want to share about you that we haven't asked you that you want to share with our audience, or if you want to give any shout outs to anyone that we haven't done thus far? The floor is yours. So we talked for like a whole hour, right? And she has quick answers, and so. But is there anything else that you want to share? What's one thing about you that you are willing to share that most people don't know about you?
That's a hard question.
Okay.
I gotta think about that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Um,
But any other shout outs that you want to give to anyone?
my friends, thank you for supporting me.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah.
And again, people can find you on Facebook at
Tori Jackson.
Tori Jackson.
Instagram is idc.tori.
Yes. Yes.
That's really the only thing I'm on.
And we're getting ready. Hopefully, I told you, Mom, and I told you, listen, we're getting ready to do a third photo shoot at some point, right?
Yes.
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 Yes. Yes. I've told Tori, I said, listen.
Soon.
Yes. I said, listen, whenever you're ready, themes, different looks. And listen, I love supporting people who know who they are and and I'm telling you, Tori, I'm going to be sitting home. No, you know what? I'm going to be walking through the store one day, be like, I know that Tori, you on Vogue. But hopefully I will know before it actually comes out. But I'm just saying, but I'm going to be walking through, I go through Walgreens, I go through Barnes & Noble, I'm going to be like, I know her. And listen, I'm just so proud of you. You are going to be a face of somebody's brand.
Thank you so much.
You are.
I appreciate that a lot.
And I'm so proud. March 5th, 2020. Mark my words. We're gonna watch this video back, right? Be like, yeah, it's gonna be on, and I'm gonna be like, listen, I got the magazine, y'all. She's here. So, but anything else you want to share about yourself at this point that I haven't asked you that you feel is important for the audience to know?
Self-love, people. Love yourself, please.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me, though.
No, it's been an honor. It's such an honor to have you. It's an honor to know you. It really is. And again,
Thanks.
we've only, I think, probably seen each other like what? Well, we did the shoot with Kathy at her house. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I saw you at Jersey Shore, and so probably 3, 4, 5, maybe like 5 or 6 times.
Right.
But it feels longer. It
does feel longer.
and actually, this is the longest we've ever talked. I mean, we
that is true.
That's right.
That is true.
So even during the shoots, like we're kind of having a little chit chat, but not really long in depth. But this is probably the longest we've ever talked. But I thank you so much for the honor for coming on our show. So many people are going to be inspired by watching this show weeks and years later. As it'll be on YouTube, it'll be on our Facebook page. But I'm so honored to, and I have to have you back.
Of course.
I would love to, even when you come back from Germany at some point, to hear about that experience.
Yeah.
What that is like. Is there any family going with you, or is it just your
Just
classmates?
me. Just my classmates.
Really?
My grandpa might come.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom's trying to get him to come, but I want him to come.
Awesome.
He's from Germany. He has family from Germany, too.
Nice.
Yeah.
And where is he now? Is he here?
He's in Massachusetts.
Oh, Massachusetts. Okay.
Yeah, and he
awesome.
can speak German, too. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
he can help me get around.
Wow.
Yeah, my papa.
Awesome. Well, I'm telling you, listen, we're going to do everything in our power to make some connections in Germany.
Definitely.
So I don't know. I might have to pull a few people, but listen, hey, listen, you know anybody over there, and let's make it happen. But I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
So proud of who you are and who you are becoming. So thank you so much for being on our show, being on our guest. Any last words you want to share with us?
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's give it up for Tori Jackson, everybody. Listen,
Thank
this is Troy Alexander, Inspiration with Troy Alexander. We are here every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Hamilton Radio. And listen, you know my motto: dream, take that step, and walk with purpose into your destiny. I tell you right now, it's all about believing and trusting in who you are and never giving up on your dream. Guess what? I got another dream and another dream. Listen, my dreams have dreams. I'm telling you, it's real. Don't ever give up on your dream, but hold on to who you are and keep taking that step no matter what it is. Listen, I was afraid to. Listen, Tori, I never had a show before this show. So a year and a half ago, almost now, my 2-year anniversary is coming up on May 14th.
Awesome.
But before that, I never did radio. Never had a show. But I decided to come in and take that step. I was a guest on another person's show. And thank you, Marco. I appreciate you. I was a guest on his show. And for some reason, Tori, I knew before I came in here, it wasn't here, it was in the old building that's now torn down. But I knew that this was destined for my life. So actually, before I began the interview with Marco, the owner asked me, said, I'm looking for people that want to have their own show. My hand went up so fast.
Really quick. Good.
So my passion and my feeling equated with what happened, and guess what? A week and a half later, I had my own show.
Awesome.
So I'm telling you,
Way to
Tori,
pursue.
that do you feel this? Like
I
do you
feel
feel
it.
destined?
I really do feel it. I really do.
Yeah, I do too.
It's awesome. It's
well,
it's
I don't
a
feel
great
it. I
feeling.
see it in you, but I feel it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's real, right? Like
It
like
is real. It's
real.
so real. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's real.
It's absolutely. So again, thank you so much. We're getting ready to go off, but again, thank you, Tori Jackson. We so appreciate you. Let's give it up for Tori Jackson. Thank you, Tess. We appreciate you as well. Again,
Mom.
Thank you all so much. We appreciate you all. Thank you for your support, your love, and your continued support of this show every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Hamilton Radio. Dream, take that step and walk with purpose into your destiny. Have a great night.